The Greek philosopher Aristotle, 384 to 322 BC, made significant and lasting contributions to nearly every aspect of human knowledge, from logic to biology to ethics and aesthetics. And now, you will hear 57 Aristotle thoughts which were selected by noteminds.com. The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. A friend to all is a friend to none. Happiness is activity. Anybody can become angry. That is easy. But to be angry with the right person, and to the right degree, and at the right time, and for the right purpose, and in the right way, that is not within everybody's power, and is not easy. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. Quality is not an act, it is a habit. He who is to be a good ruler must have first been ruled. The energy of the mind is the essence of life. Criticism is something we can avoid easily by saying nothing, doing nothing, and being nothing. Perfect friendship is the friendship of men who are good, and alike in excellence. For these wish well alike to each other quo good, and they are good in themselves. Even when laws have been written down, they ought not always to remain unaltered. Friendship is essentially a partnership. The antidote for 50 enemies is one friend. Good habits formed at youth make all the difference. Happiness depends upon ourselves. Pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work. It is not enough to win a war. It is more important to organize the peace. My best friend is the man who, in wishing me well, wishes it for my sake. Wishing to be friends is quick work, but friendship is a slow, ripening fruit. He who has never learned to obey cannot be a good commander. Hope is a waking dream. The most perfect political community is one in which the middle class is in control and outnumbers both of the other classes. I count him braver who overcomes his desires than him who conquers his enemies, for the hardest victory is over self. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. All human actions have one or more of these 7 causes: chance, nature, compulsions, habit, reason, passion, desire. The beauty of the soul shines out when a man bears with composure one heavy mischance after another, not because he does not feel them, but because he is a man of high and heroic temper. Love is composed of single soul inhabiting 2 bodies. Wicked men obey from fear, good men from love. The educated differ from the uneducated as much as the living from the dead. Man is a goal-seeking animal. His life only has meaning if he is reaching out and striving for his goals. Friends hold a mirror up to each other. Through that mirror, they can see each other in ways that would not otherwise be accessible to them, and it is this mirroring that helps them improve themselves as persons. All men by nature desire no. There is no great genius without some touch of madness. The one exclusive sign of thorough knowledge is the power of teaching. We cannot learn without pain. The proof that you know something is that you are able to teach it. It is possible to fail in many ways, while to succeed is possible only in one way. Most people would rather give than get affection. The secret to humor is surprise. To love someone is to identify with them. Poverty is the parent of revolution and crime. Teenagers these days are out of control. They eat like pigs, they're disrespectful of adults, they interrupt and contradict their parents, and they terrorize their teachers. The actuality of thought is life. Wishing to be friends is quick work, but friendship is a slow ripening fruit. We make war that we may live in peace. The aim of the wise is not to secure pleasure, but to avoid pain. The ideal man bears the accidents of life with dignity and grace, making the best of circumstances. Be a free thinker, and don't accept everything you hear as truth. Be critical and evaluate what you believe in. The society that loses its grips on the past is in danger, for it produces men who know nothing but the present, and who are not aware that life had been, and could be, different from what it is. Those that know do. Those that understand teach. Each man judges well the things he knows. The difference between a learned man and an ignorant one is the same as that between a living man and a corpse. We live in deeds, not years, in thoughts, not breaths, in feelings, not in figures on a dial. Nature does nothing uselessly. You will never do anything in the world without courage. It is the greatest quality of the mind next to honor. This is a new channel in its first steps, so don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks, and until next time.